Ideals, VP, are a fragile matter. The slightest touch will cause it to shatter.
Humans are foolish. They see hope on paths paved with despair. They hear it in words crafted from the same, walking the road to ruin all the while. Only misery awaits at the end. It never changes, no matter how many times I tell them or how many times they're shown. Humans truly are foolish. They are witless, puerile, and rash. But if my hands can cover their eyes, if my words can drown out their ears, then at the very least, no one would be hurt. I could create a world free of destruction.
Where's that voice coming from? We're not getting haunted, are we?
Don't get yourself all tied up in knots. The ideal relayed you the Pact Bearer's thoughts.
Oh, I see. That's a relief. Not that those thoughts were particularly pleasant either. In any case, we should keep up the pace and shatter the other ideals. And, that means heading back sooner rather than later. Please?
The soul is an imaginary entity. The body creates it through nothing more than trivial chemical reactions. People are fools. Their eyes, ears, even their very souls are inferior. These are the flaws in the machine we call the human body. Consequently, one must acquire the controls to the machine, the authority to govern their bodies for them. Only then will the foolish be guided away from hopelessness and despair.
The authority to govern their bodies. No wonder. There's only one more ideal left. Once we take out the Pact Bearers, we can return to our normal lives. That way everyone gets to be happy. You hope so, huh? That's about as much as we can do. After all, there's no way to be certain. The Academy fell into total chaos after the anomaly started. I did everything I could, but I wasn't strong enough. Things only got worse and worse. A long time ago, there was someone I really looked up to. She was fair, strong, kind. She always did the right thing. I wanted to be like her. But I only ended up disappointing everyone. I couldn't live up to her example. I have my fair share of weaknesses. I'm a coward, as you already know. I keep thinking it was a mistake to make me the president of the True Student Council. I'm scared I won't be able to live up to my station. That I'll only end up hurting people instead. Confidence is never easy. is it?
Fools! As if you could even scratch me. I refuse to yield. I can't afford to.
Shatter the ideal before he can act. Doing so will render void his pact.
The road was wet and red, as if paint had spilled upon it. The light, too, was red. Had I stopped him, he would have never been hit. I knew it was dangerous, and yet I did nothing. And now, he'll never come back. Why? Why didn't I stop him? I can still hear his screams. I can still feel that woman's slim fingers digging into my shoulders. You killed him. I thought the same myself. It was because I didn't stop him. Because I was foolish and weak. She was right. I killed him. Never again will he get to come home, to smile and play the way he once did. The fault lies with me. I've lost the right to cry, no matter how sad I am. I want to become a righteous person, so that no one ever has to suffer by my hand again. I don't want to be a fool any longer.
The ideal of will contains a wish's formative events. The trauma endured from losing a friend cost him his innocence.
I suppose we're not that different after all. Come on, Vice President. Let's take Kurama and make our way back to the Academy. And thanks for everything.